Welcome to Empower English. I'm the founder of Empower English. In this video, I want to tell a story that will inspire you, the story that will give you a drive for the rest of your life while learning English. And also, the story is gonna give you a drive and energy and a passion for learning English, especially for a lot of Burmese English learners, a lot of Burmese people. They need a lot of energy and a passion and motivation and drive to improve their English. I talk a lot about that past story that I had. It was a terrible, it was a very bad story for me. I have walked, in a lot of foreign companies in the past actually. And I told the story that like when I was walking, I'm not talking about that all the people that kind of they're bad actually. I'm not talking about it. Actually, what I want to say is that there are a lot of people who will criticize you, who will say bad things to you about your English speaking, and also there are a lot of bad people out there who will make you feel weak about your English or about everything. And I have had this experience, or still I have this. I never, I cannot forget it. I can never forget about the story because at the time it was a very bad, and even some days I could not like even sleep actually. But it helps me a lot. It gives me a drive to improve my English and to improve my life at the same time. And you want to know that too. So what is it? What is that? Well, let me give you. I have talked a lot about the story, right? You can see that in a lot of past videos. And one time in my life, I walked in the Singaporean company in Burma, and a lot of people, they a lot of some Burmese people, they got the degree from the other countries for like they study abroad and they got a degree from that, and then they work there as internships, and they criticized me. I got criticized by them. At the point, they could speak really well. I mean English, of course, and also I got criticized by my Singaporean boss, and he said to me, "Yo, your English is terrible." At the point, I felt really bad, and I could not do anything. Every time I went to my office, I felt terrible, and I had to deal with a lot of bad people every day. So I got criticized, I got judged by a lot of people, especially by my speaking. I was at the point I was younger, of course, I was learning a lot and I was walking there, but at the point I was not, because I didn't come from the rich family, as you might guess. And so I tried so hard, but I didn't have a lot of money to take or attend a lot of management courses and classes and in Baumer, and of course and the free thing I got actually to learn English, to improve the English. So I at the point I knew that English is gonna be is a tool for me. I know that. So of course every day I was trying so hard at the point, and because I did not have a lot of confidence at the point. I didn't have a lot of confidence and energy and passion to improve my about like anything, to improve anything in my life at the point. So of course I was weak. So because the more they every day they criticize me, and they say they said bad things to me every time I went to the office and I was there every single day. So for after 6 months, you can see in my past videos, after 6 months of working there, I study English with a textbook, grammar rules, and all the stuff. And it didn't work for me, and it took so long to speak English really well at the point. So of course, and I got online. I was searching for a lot of teachers, and I found a teacher um, like teacher or mentor, you can say that, AJ Hogue, of course. And I have been learning English with him for almost, I think, 5 years or maybe 7 years or more, I think. And I got the fluency from him. You can say that he's my mother of English, or English language, in fact. So I was working in a lot of foreign companies. Every time, sometimes I was kicked out, you know, by the boss. A lot of bad experiences working in a lot of different foreign companies. But what I want to say is that I had a lot of experiences with a lot of bad people, and they always criticize about my English speaking. Every time I wanted to speak English, they said, no, 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 you cannot say that. You're not perfect. You're not fluent. So, of course, because of that, I always was behind them. That's what I want to say. Of course, because my confidence was destroyed by them, and I couldn't speak, I couldn't use English, even though I knew what I was going to say, but they didn't allow me to speak that way. Because of that, I found AJ Ho, and he gave me motivation, and he gave me a lot of passion, and he gave me a drive to improve my English. And then 3 months, boom, I had a huge, super big improvement in English speaking and listening. Before I quit the job, before I left the job, um, I showed them that I proved them that they were wrong. And they were, of course, they were surprised. They were surprised. And actually, oh, how did you do that? And so I didn't answer the question because, I just, but you're special. You guys are so special. I know that you have had this kind of experience while working in a lot of different companies. Maybe you cannot speak English because of the Burmese people, like bad Burmese people. And also, you cannot speak English well because you're not confident. And you cannot speak English well because you don't believe yourself. You have a lot of problems with English speaking. But let me tell you something. You have inside of you, there's a spirit, right? In the past, when we were children, we never feared about anything. You know this. So you can call it again. You can recall it, right? So that's why in uh, my online courses, right, like face to face, they can really help you get the fluency that you want to get and you want to have. You know, that's why I can help you in 6 months. In 6 months, you can speak English very well, really, with clear pronunciation, of course, like understandable English, like everybody when you're trying to speak English, everybody understands you, and they will look at you and they will think, oh, you're confident. You are a confident English speaker. They will think that you are a great speaker too. So I have a lot of teachers who help me actually. So they can really help you, and they can really give you drive with passion, energy, emotion, and motivation, all of that. They can give you that to improve your English in a shorter time, like in 6 months. Of course, I had a lot of bad experiences, like working in a lot of different foreign companies, and also because of the bad Burmese people, I got criticized by them. Because of that, I grew stronger, still growing stronger actually. That's why I can help you to speak English in 6 months. Because you guys, I think, will never ever have this kind of experience. Every time in the past I applied to a job, I always met a lot of bad Burmese people, Some people they were good, they helped me, but you know this, if for example if there are a lot of bad people around you or around someone, you cannot give that kind of positive stuff, like positive stuff, right? You cannot be positive all the time if there are a lot of bad people around you. You know this. So a lot of positive people they left in the past because they could not deal with them. Because they're arguing and just say bad things to all the people, so they control the company. You know this, but I'm not criticizing that. But there are a lot of bad people out there. Maybe you're working with them right now, but you can show them just by taking our courses. You can show them, you can prove that you're better than they can. They can do it. They can speak English or something. You can do it. So take one of our courses at Info English, and you're gonna be able to speak really well with clear pronunciation, with understandable English, of course. We're gonna give you a drive, and also we're gonna give you the fluency that you want to get or you want to have. Just take 6 months. It takes 6 months. After 6 months, maybe it doesn't take 6 months. It doesn't take long, like that. And actually, in 6 months, I mean, within 6 months, you can be fluent. How can you be fluent? Well, just take one of our courses, beginner or intermediate. You're gonna see how our system works better than other English classes or language centers. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you next time. Bye for now.